Hey guys, it's Eddie here. I'm here to show you another property that I picked up today. Purchase price on the 2-bedroom townhouse. It's behind me. It's a little bit up on the left there. So it's 2-story, 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom. $161,000 is what I purchased this one for. So we're about 25 minutes away from Brisbane CBD, and it rents out for around $260 to $270 a week. At the moment, the last tenant I had in there was only rented out for about $245 a week. It was under-tenanted. Basically, it was under-rented basically because the owner of the property that I purchased, they bought it back when it was like 1998, I believe, and they bought it for around $60,000 back then, because obviously almost 20 years ago. But yeah, purchased this one for $161,000. There's another one actually on the market at the moment in the same complex, which is why I'm really excited about it. It's on the complex for $210,000. Offers over $210,000. So if that one sells, offers over at $210,000. Even if it sells at $200,000, I picked this one up at $161,000. They're pretty much all the same in terms of the layout, in terms of the quality, in terms of what they are. You know, some of them have a nicer kitchen, some of them might, but you know, nothing to justify the $40,000 to $50,000 price difference. So these are the kind of things that when you purchase low, if you purchase under market value, you know, I get them before they hit the market very often, but you can go back to the bank in 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is, and then get it valued at the higher price. So you're technically making 40, 50 grand on the way in before you even, you know, purchase the property. Really, you know, you settle on the property and then you get it valued again, you're making $40,000, $50,000. So, you know, that's just how I've built my portfolio, and I've got, you know, almost 11 properties now, only in just a few years, and you know, I just turned 26 as well. So I'll just keep buying them, and yeah, I just want to document this and, you know, share a bit of value and, you know, give you a few tips and tricks along the way. So we'll check out the property and we'll go from there. Thanks.
Go.
Hey everyone, it's Eddie here. I'm here in Brisbane. We're about 20-25 minutes away from the heart of Brisbane, part of the CBD. And right behind me, we've got a 2-bedroom townhouse, 2-story, 2-bedroom. And I've recently just purchased it on behalf of a client for $161,000. So there's some in the complex that are on the market at the moment for offers over $210,000 itself. Rent on this, you know, you're looking anywhere between the vicinity of $250 to $270, depending on if you might spruce it up a little bit, new paint and that kind of stuff. But for value for money compared to Sydney, you're looking roughly around an 8% rental yield when you compare the rent to the purchase price. You know, these kind of things is what I've been purchasing over the last few years for myself and for clients and everything. So we'll go through the property, and I'll show you a few things. So there's no power on in the actual property, but at the moment, but as you can see, it's pretty decent size. Like, you've got obviously the living room, then you've got the kitchen over here, which it doesn't need a lot of work. Like, there's a few things that, you know, might need a small renovation, you know, but cost nothing too crazy. So, you know, as you can see, the kitchen is fine. It's got a little courtyard basically up the back. The complex itself is actually really neat and tidy. So there's, you know, a lot of families that live around this area, and yeah, it's pretty much right to be tenanted out. So we're going to put a tenant in this right away, and get some rental income coming in right away. We'll go upstairs, check out the 2 bedrooms. Yeah, so these types of properties that I personally own around 7 of my properties around the area, in between Brisbane and the Gold Coast. Yeah, besides the ones that I own in New South Wales and South Australia as well. But you've got your main bedroom here, which is obviously pretty decent size. You've got amazing lighting, inbuilt wardrobes. You know, so yeah, for anyone that obviously doesn't know, you know, a little bit about my story and what I do, but basically, you know, I'm a property investor. I've been investing since I was 18 years old. So I bought my first property when I was 18. It settled when I was 19, and you know, I just turned 26, and I own upwards of 11 properties now at the moment. So at the moment, I've, you know, helped people get into the market, people who want to invest. If you're like me and you grew up in Sydney and you've seen the house prices go crazy, and you know, you don't think you're going to have a chance to actually get in the market, well, you know, this is a prime example of how you can get in the market. Like, this thing is $161,000, and and you know, it rents out for 250 to 270 a week, so 8% rental yield. You know, these are incredible. There's nothing, you know, besides a little bit of work here and there. You know, it's right to go. You know, if we're looking in, if we're basically look in the equivalent of Queensland, you know, to Sydney, you'd be looking for a townhouse like this. You know, 25 minutes away from Sydney, you'd be looking anywhere between, you know, 500,000 to 600,000 for a townhouse like this. To get this at 161 is astronomical. Yeah, so we'll go through the property. As you can see, obviously it's, you've got townhouses on the other side, outside. So there's around 50 actual townhouses in the actual unit, in the actual complex itself. It's a neat and tidy complex. The body corporate on something like this is only around $1,800 to $2,000 a year. So you're looking around, you know, $30 to $40 a week. You know, then you've got council rates and water rates and all that kind of stuff as well. But in terms of having, you know, tenants in here, you've got, you know, the huge shopping centre that's less than 2 minutes away. You're driving away. You've got, you know, you're about 40 minutes away to the Gold Coast, 20 minutes away to Brisbane. And, you know, these are the properties basically enable you to keep growing and, you know, maybe buy your dream house, retire early, whatever it is for yourself. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next video.